You may have been to see a symphonic performance at the Schnitz downtown, or maybe a concert hall, but how about a bar or the OMSI Planetarium? That's where the 45th Parallel Universe Ensemble will play next. And here to talk about the show is flute player Zach Gladys and oboist Karen Wagner and Jim Todd, who runs the OMSI Planetarium. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming. So your upcoming show is called To Infinity and Beyond. Tell us about the show.
We've put together a program for woodwind quintet and piano as well that has some space-themed pieces, and we're even doing a premiere of a work that was written by one of our ensemble members.
Yes, that's very cool. So you're doing an arrangement of Holst's The Planets.
Right.
Tell us more about that piece.
The Planets is a work for full orchestra, and a very large orchestra too, like expanded sections in the orchestra. But we're taking a piece for about 80 players and shrinking it down for 5.
Wow.
We aren't. An arranger has.
That's right.
And it's a really good arrangement, and we're going to take those movements and sprinkle them throughout the program.
And there's some other space-themed works in there as well,
Absolutely.
as I understand.
Yes.
And all the while, this is going to be paired with real films of the planets and other space footage, and that's where you come in,
It's a
Jim.
natural, when we talk about the planets, it's a natural fitting to have the play of the planets and what have you, and that's the beauty of it. It's you be able to take the music and add the art to and science to it. And so everybody is always kind of expecting to look at the planets and learn something more about it. So it's a natural setting. We're really looking forward to this.
Good.
It's like a multimedia kind of thing.
For sure.
Visual and oral, you know.
Yes, love it. Was it fun for you to sift through all your footage and find the right pieces to go with this arrangement?
Anytime the Planets comes up, I jump on it, right? Because it's a beautiful piece of music, and it really is very popular. And it's for all ages, and that's the fascination of it. And we have the tools, we have the resources in the planetarium to provide the visuals, make the immersive environment, blending music and art together. It's really a wonderful environment to be in.
Yeah, no, it sounds like it's going to be a great show. So you're pairing a lot of old things with something new.
That's right.
So you have this new arrangement. Tell us about that new piece that you're.
Well, our clarinetist, James Shields, is also a composer. And so he wrote this piece for us specifically.
Yeah.
And we are pairing it with the other pieces like the Holst Planets, and we're playing Barber's Summer Music, another huge work for woodwind quintet. So they pair really well together, I think.
Very cool. And look, we've been showing the photo. There's only 4 people in that photo. But this is a quintet that's going to be played. Where was the 5th person? Didn't show for the photo shoot?
Well, we didn't have a 5th person for the photo shoot, but we will at the show. And his name is Kai Rock. He's a bassoonist, our contrabassoonist in the Oregon Symphony, as well as our bassoonist now in 45th Parallel.
Perfect. Okay, so this is going to be in the OMSI Planetarium. Is this the most unique place you've done a concert?
For me, it is, I think.
It's up there.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
And that's what makes it so attractive, because it's eccentric seating. We kind of have a stage in the middle, so we're surrounded by the audience, and while they're watching or listening to the music, we see the visuals above their head. So this is a very unique environment that you find nowhere else. Yeah. And we've done many concerts before, but this one in particular would be very special because this is a setting that we really enjoy presenting. It's an astronomical event that's going along with the music. And it is really a nice setup.
Very cool, very cool. Tell us more about 45th Parallel Universe, because that is kind of your thing. You play all over, bars, different, the planetarium, different non-traditional venues, right?
Yeah. 45th Parallel Universe is a core made up of several core ensembles. We are one, Arcturus Winds. There's several string quartets, there's percussionists, there's other brass players that we play with. So, and the thing that makes us unique, I think, is that we, the artists in the group, decide what we're programming and what we're playing. That is not usually the case.
Yeah. It's a collaborative.
This collaboration was brought to us by our executive director, Lisa Lipton. And so she's involved in producing the show also, but we select the repertoire and we democratically vote on it, the players, for a season. Yeah, so pretty unique that way.
Well, then what else is coming up? I guess what's kind of the fun collaborative pieces that you maybe have done in the past, just to show an example of your work, or that you have coming up in the future?
Well, there was just last week, one of the string quartets, Pixis Quartet, had their concert. Musée has one coming up, which is another string quartet that our players make up. But the other thing is we come together and we do these things called hybrid ensemble concerts. And we're playing an arrangement of Mahler's Fourth Symphony at the end of this season. So there are situations where the ensembles are separate and then we come together and we do hybrid collaborative things. So it's really a mix.
And what was it like? I want to go back to the piece that you're playing, Holst the Planets. You said it's for a full orchestra, 80 folks, and you're just 5. Like, how was that for you? Because you play with the Oregon Symphony, so you are used to playing in full orchestra.
We are.
So what was it like to have this piece kind of shrunk down in a sense?
It's a heavy lift. Taking 80 parts. Well, it's probably like, there's violins and violas and cellos and basses, and we have to play all of those parts too. So some of the music is lifted directly from my particular part, let's say, the oboe part from the full orchestra score, and then I have all sorts of other things in there to fill in the missing parts. So it's great. It's fun and it's challenging.
Okay, I mean, it's going to be a unique experience for sure. So to get your tickets for To Infinity and Beyond, scan that QR code on your screen. 2 performances on February 10th, 6:30 and 8:30 at the OMSI Planetarium. Thank you all for coming. It was great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.